EG's turn
Never
to ban.
underestimate.
Never underestimate dogfights. What's in the name?
I didn't actually pick a 1-1 else.
Radiant team ban.
But there is a 1-1 apparently. Look at that.
Oh,
They have a logo for that.
double rating. That's a.
And Alchemist is
10 seconds remaining.
Why did Zai earlier today, as like
5
maybe half an hour
seconds remaining.
ago, tweet out Alchemist, Alchemist, Alchemist.
EG's turn to ban.
Problem, but then
Surely there's ways around the Alchemist.
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
Draft has begun for the first game of the 5th set of the day, and it is a
Radiant
Lifestealer
team
Silencer ban coming out from Baden through. That's not a hero that
EG's turn to pick.
Centaur Magnus. This is one of the few times we actually see Magnus make it.
Not looking good.
Are you now talking about the drafts we're about to pick?
10 seconds remaining.
Behold the horn of Magnus.
And then
Radiant team pick.
So there's a lot of combinations that you. IG, they could have predicted this. They can't prepare. How do you prepare versus his first bat?
Radiant
I think a
team
Juggernaut.
pick.
So that combination.
Still lots of good.
Yeah.
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
Warlock.
EG's turn to pick.
Warlock had a lot of impact.
Doesn't really match that well against
10 seconds remaining.
Alchemist.
Oh, they pick it themselves.
Radiant team ban.
Oy. So we said it was their Achilles heel. Are we confident?
Can't be.
Yes, so.
Alchemist plus combos we haven't.
11,000.
10 seconds remaining.
1100.
11-minute play.
1100
EG's turn to ban.
Game for that. He's got to worry about like Omni.
There's still 3 picks. So you're preparing against an Alchemist. You know what he's going to do.
10 seconds remaining.
But you would have a lot of effort
5
to
seconds remaining.
where let Alchemist do.
Radiant team ban. Ten seconds remaining. EG's turn to ban.
Remove from the get any type of lie, of course.
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Reserve time. Radiant team pick. Ten seconds remaining.
He didn't roam that.
5 seconds remaining.
Had the rotation.
Reserve time.
Not as active as dogfights. That's
Earth spirit.
yeah.
Yeah.
He does play mean Earth.
EG's turn to pick.
Yeah, close elite's got good disable.
Spirit
Best damage.
breaker.
There to set up the initial
Radiant team
warlock
pick.
ulti. Or
10 seconds remaining.
Or does it rely?
5 seconds remaining. Reserve time.
Never imagined that.
EG's turn to pick.
Oh, sorry, Spirit Breaker. Pick. I made a couple of.
Earth spirit and then heavy
10 seconds remaining.
solves a lot of their lack.
5 seconds remaining. Reserve time.
Vacuum. Charges.
Dazzle.
Elk stun.
Radiant team ban.
Lacking
10
in-
seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Reserve time.
Like, why? Because they dazzle, they can. It might be nice. Probably. Alchemist.
So I actually was
EG's turn to ban.
Power Huskar.
Ten
But it should
seconds
be-
remaining.
It should be a hero that can do fine by himself. Dazzle
Yeah.
might be needed.
5 seconds remaining. Reserve time.
Wouldn't troll
Full
very fun to
DPS.
have?
Bro,
Die that much.
As far as IG goes, is that will be
well, I think it just last pick is
disable that EG.
Dota Staccato, D, that was the game that got you saying like a
EG's
staccato
turn to pick.
legitimate.
Ten seconds remaining.
Maybe it's not as
5 seconds remaining.
Child
That's
warlord.
good.
Radiant team pick. Ten seconds remaining.
but
Yeah.
then you got a lot of
5 seconds remaining.
like if that goes late, you're
Tough
just
pick.
gonna follow.
Reserve time.
Morphling.
You go for
And they're
Morphling.
against.
Vince?
Morphling. I like EG's.
What can push? 7 up.
Is it?
They definitely have a chance.
But you would still predict EG?
I like the troll pick.
Let's figure out that first game against iG.Vit. Get that board. It is over to Toby and Merlini.
10 seconds
Yeah,
remaining.
let's get to it, Malini. You saw the troll coming. I did. You feel?
5 seconds
Yeah,
remaining.
they did. Well, you
Troll-
you see everything.
Troll's
coming.
pretty good.
Troll
Empower.
seems
Anything
to fit
with Empower is pretty
everything.
nice.
Yeah, but
More-
is it enough to actually win? Like they dropped like the loon. Well, maybe that was power.
Troll
EG
is
gonna have any kind
so
of
good at
issues like
pushing.
that with what they've? Well-rounded lineup, and then iG.Vitality, the Morphling is final pick. Fifth one. Oh my god, what are we actually going to do against this? Is it going to work? We've already seen one carry Morphling today that succeeded quite well. Will it be enough?
It might be a hero that they kind of normally carries his die.
Prepare for battle.
Most of them, a lot of good escape mech.
We'll see if it's possible. The game is actually underway now, so we can jump into that one. As I can't wait to see how the Morphling is going to work. We get to bring back an old school combination as
Thirty seconds to battle.
The Morphling has, but you're jungle and
Rolling
Earth
Boulder.
Spirit.
Here they go,
The
forward
battle
into Samael,
begins.
EG. We're getting a little greedy because they ran 3 heroes down to try and contest the room with the spin. Is there another stun or a slow? Samael is going to be pretty low here. Under the tower with the Shadow Word, he'll tick out. And it will in fact be Sakata who finds the kill, but he'll die to the tower, and in comes Zai. A quick charge forward, looking to punish dogfights on that Earth Spirit if it's possible. So it's a 1-for-1 trade-off. Obviously, iG.Vitality get the money and the experience from it, and they'll find an extra one. It's Super Warlock being caught out on the runaway. They stopped the Alchemist from getting the instant block on the mid lane, as well as the Bounty Rune, however, so a rather large win on that front.
So Mel went for a very greedy kill. No Stout Shield, straight for the Iron Talent. Stout.
know
huge
both
deal.
teams as well also switch their lanes up.
Yeah.
If you look towards the top, that's where the Morphling is. iG.Vitality try to run their Darks here on the bottom. But EG were already running the Troll Warlord down there and switched theirs up, so Magnus was up on top lane. And Dogfight's not looking too healthy. Rolling Boulders away, doesn't get blocked up by the SB. It will get back out to relative safety. But in July, is going to have a horrendous time on the bottom. Just trying to stay close enough to get some level of experience. Yep. Kind of like the downside of the Darks here. You push the wave back out with the Iron Shell, so you might be able to get a little bit of money, but
It's usually not a problem though, because you can find pitfall, but it's not level 2. Top. Finally level. Level 1, 50. No easy.
right there now. All the way back to base, rolling ball forward again. They pressure into Samael. That spin damage is just so high. And Samael, that spray won't protect you there, and neither does Chris. With that forced TP over.
Went back in. He's like, yeah, might as well get a creep here if I'm about to die, right?
It's all the money. I'll TP out, it's fine. Just pick up a bounty and everything's great.
He did buy his. If you're at like 350 gold and you know you're like 90% of the time you get that last hit.
Just accept your death. No money later on. Okay.
But if you just die there, I think you lose.
Quick mouse issue, but perhaps being late. Yep.
Get a bounty rune, TP, get another bounty rune. Everything was.
Pair it all up. iG.Vitality, like that off lane seems to be working quite nicely too. Well, Warlock regeneration that was there for him. The Morphling could just stand in the lane. So Paparazzi already at 15 for 5 on that CS. Looking quite good, and it is in fact both of the tops on the CS are on the side lanes. Sorry, the mid lane for the Juggernaut as well. That lane.
Iron talent, why not?
Yeah, but now no one's in the mid lane. Like, I suppose it's better than just dying there. Whoever you're going to put there is not going to be able to survive against the Juggernaut with station.
Got lucky with the gold.
Samel's going to go into the bottle build.
Big. I wonder if he's actually going to. Probably not. He does have a control board.
They stay alive, rolling ball forward side. No matter for Charlie, short by 12 points of it. That just allows the Juggernaut to do the full spin. Dogfight staying very, very low. Close up Vitality can help out the Juggernaut if he gets in a little bit too much trouble. Or they're both there just for the healing ward as well. That works.
That's good. They're buying a lot of space.
Charge on top lane. Morphling just a quick waveform away. Be careful coming in close to that. While Paparazzi doesn't do a lot of damage, you can still remove the armor, having that early Blightstone on the Morphling, and then just have a quick rotation.
I haven't seen him. Right click.
When you actually hit the tower, you do some leveling.
Some sort of.
Malo's back into the jungle again. Spirit Breaker couldn't stand the mid, and he was stronger support than EG had to go there. Unless you want to commit both the Dazzle +1 to the mid lane, will continue to be Juggernaut adding pressure to the tier 1 tower.
Dire's
Both
middle
sides
tower
waiting.
is under
No one's
attack.
stacking for really able. Dazzle's kind of concerned about both melee heroes.
Radiant's bottom tower
There's the rolling boulder. You know, a little bit on target. The spins doesn't do most of the damage, and the kick as well into a very quick Omni Slash.
And another TP by Crit, and another death.
Yep.
Like,
All just a little bit too late to deal with anything.
Waters rise.
Seems to be a very simple combination for iG.Vitality to run.
Bill, you can easily come back. Stacks, get some good power on the last play. Go for Crit. Still could go into Battle Build. I actually think I do prefer the Battle Build because he has a control. Radiance is the first synergy between Radiance and Empower and Battle Trance. You go like Armlet. Pretty decent right click. Well, yeah, you won't have the Radiance, but at the same time, because you don't have the Radiance, you won't lose a lot of value.
Let us trample them together.
Paparazzi not a healthy man. Super's going to be there to help him out, however. Warlock making Universe as well as I think twice, but just pressuring Warpling. Thanks to very deep observer wards that iG.Vitality have got,
Dire's
they
middle
understand
tower is under
where the
attack.
Alchemist is currently. Okay, you're going to go for another charge forward, and it will be a quick better bond, but then a wave forward. Allowing Paparazzi to get back to the tier 1 tower, but it's the movement from the Earth Spirit that I kind of want to have a little bit more of a closer look at with the Juggernaut, because they're going into the jungle, and they're watching Samael farm. So they want to wait until this chemical rage is over. Potentially they could try and snipe the courier at the same time, because they've got 2 observer walls down for this. So Juggernaut moves up, his rolling ball will be low, but Zai will be the one to actually tank the game. So Samael gets to live for once, and hold on to that net worth. But he has to know he's being watched.
At least he got the bounty rune. Bad form. They didn't have Omni Slash. It would have been a really tough kill. They are doing. Alchemist will get the other one. Limit to. Oh, actually, he.
What have we here?
Dire's middle tower is under
Got
attack.
down the Radiant jungle. That bottom lane Darkseer is being initiated on as well as
Dire's
the
middle
Troll
tower
ulti.
has fallen.
Triggers quickly, Zai charging himself down there, but well, Darkseer just a little quick with the surge away.
Level 1 vacuum's kind of curious to see if Wall's pretty good, but level 1 vacuum stops the charge.
Range is a little bit timing has to be put. iG.Vit gonna pressure the top lane. They still don't
Radiant's
have the rock
bottom
up
tower
for
is
super.
under attack.
But having both Juggernaut and Morphling here to beat that tower, with the effect of Light
Radiant
Zone,
structures
this
are
becomes
fortified.
quite a quick and easy push for iG.Vit.
Yeah, the only hero that can.
Dire's structures are fortified.
Especially, Warlock's only level 4. Let's see the most difficult thing for them.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
And so Magnify do anything about the top lane. Bottom lane, however, the Darkseer might be in a little bit more trouble. Going into the tree lines, double TP support is coming down. Interline's already dead, so a quick shell of Grave. There needs to be a stun to stop that, but it won't be there. The TP out will work. Can Zai
We'll take that.
having to take the death for EG's push, but they don't take the tier 1 tower either. So iG.Vitality getting the better trade out of it, even though Alchemist is finding more and more space to continue his farm. May add a little bit of a question mark to see if iG.Vit did get the better trade.
Only 200.
The lowest net worth on the field at the moment, 833. But he understands what his job is.
5 times spin.
Pretty much.
His net worth is so.
Good observer ward, scouting out the fact that Paparazzi's being charged, but he may not really care. The bounce route is still just as critical. And unless Zai gets some really lucky bashes, this isn't really going to work for him. And in fact, body blocking him up with the replicate Zai. Wants to just run out here and wait for more Paparazzi. There's a quick charge, but the damage is out. In July gave Nyan Shell just the time, but the shockwave from Universe. Paparazzi thought he was good and lost everything.
Yeah, he still has a little bit of mana left. important jump with against I doing the right thing.
The charging bottom going in for super at the same time. Dogfights initiates over towards Arteezy. Rolling ball, keeping the silence over on that troll warlords. No ulti, no damage to come in from Arteezy. Just because they're faintly bonded together. So a quick little spin. The warlock will end up going down. Earth Spirit's not too healthy. Dogfights on the run back out of this. But Arteezy going to die to the magnetize.
He used so many stones. I used 5 stones. But I'm worth.
Ends up being a 2-for-2 trade-off. Well, they've got it.
So it still looks like Alchemist is going to the game.
Okay. He's like wrapping around the back of Samael, doing it on the back of their Vizru.
He has armor.
Yeah. That's not a kill.
Really tough. He's gonna need like Ion Shell and Earth Spirit.
And then hope you catch Samael in a bad toggle.
Try and contest.
Behind Shell now if he wants.
Yeah.
In July is right behind, and Samael's coming over. And at the 12-minute mark, you know where Samael is going to be. So they wait for it, realize where he is, and now, well, on the slide, and then with the spin. Samael cannot out-regenerate that. He's down for 30 seconds. He was able to take the bounty route. Maybe EG can get a little bit of revenge. They'll back out from the charge. But iG.Vit, like, they're going for the tier 2 tower up on top, and EG are not positioned to defend it.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Getting so much stuff. This is before Morphin was really far. Oh, he doesn't have any items.
Well, that's what they're sending bottom lane. They're going to find that farmer down there.
But it's scary that they're taking down so many towers. Like, Alchemist's space to farm is very limited. They only have good control of one of the bounties.
Dire's top tower
Now,
has fallen.
he came from the right side of the top side of the map. Very scary for some. Really need to be able to farm. Troll can definitely farm.
Right now they only control one of the camps. Maybe it also comes down to the fact that iG.Vitality's vision has just been so amazing in the Dire jungle. Those 2 early
Radiant's
observe wards, they
middle
couldn't
tower
watch
is
the
under
Alchemist.
attack.
Now they've got another 2 wards, one watching on the top lane, the other watching over the Shrine/Ancients of EG. So iG.Vit, they look very different from the first series they played today. They seem to understand the timing of their opponents and are playing very much against it.
Also, DP's on. Trying to farm in the meantime, but Alchemist eat up like 60% farm of the match. They're just getting run out mid.
Well, it's going to come. I believe that's a smoke in mid, and in fact it is. Ball heroes together for iG.Vit. Run straight underneath the Dire Observer ward.
They also can't make any plays on the Morphling. Like Morphling can just straight wave from out of it. If he has a replicate, he's definitely not.
Oh, they scattered it. The ping came in from Crit. He realized the rune got picked up. So iG.Vit, the smoke gets revealed just because they wanted to grab a regeneration rune, which was already, like, not required. They'll buy Crit. Silence will be up pretty quickly with that Mad Universe. The double RP skewer back actually takes them away from the rock, which was dropped only on the Dazzle.
I thought he was going to skewer him in the face.
That's what I thought too.
Yeah.
That would have worked beautifully, but instead he took him straight into the lane.
Yeah, their teammates were on the left side. But skewering, you have to walk by the T3s in order to
Dire's bottom tower is under
But
attack.
I guess it's juggling. Also, pretty good rock by the Warlock. If they're only taking up half
Dire's bottom tower has fallen.
I would go push it.
When RP's not available either, like this is the perfect time. You've got no real punishing team fight available for EG, so iG.Vit can just keep the pressure going.
Radiant's almost up though. Alchemist 4,700 gold. Getting a little bit of time. This difference in net worth almost 0.
Dire's bottom tower has fallen.
But now you also start seeing items appearing on the two big IG floors. Like both the Morphling as well as the Juggernaut. Morphling just finished up his Lincoln Sphere. And the Juggernaut's been pulling in a helpful lot of farm. Already has Diffusal Blade and is building into the Silver Edge.
Silver Edge. It's one of the better ways to deal with the Alpha.
Paparazzi, Hero's going to come back up. Remember, he's still got a lot of strength, a couple of one charges.
Dire's bottom tower
With a lot of
is under
strength up,
attack.
he has that nice long stun duration over on easy. Waveform down. Where's that concoction? Where's that stun? It's not really going to be enough. In fact, Alchemist stunned up himself. The perfect timing for the Earth Spirit to arrive. And EG, a 4-man rotation up to top lane to try and help get that kill on Paparazzi, fails.
Morphling's gonna. As long as he has sitting at like a deep.
Well, this is easy. If you're thinking just get bashed. Nope. Charge forward. Super's in the neighborhood.
Dire's middle
They
tower
give a quick
is under
regen too.
attack.
Apply. Very much safe.
Box almost.
We'll take that.
I didn't even know what. It's not even that many. Jug spins.
God. Thanks to the Observer, they know that Samael is alone. So the charge comes forward. He's going to be focused on the start with. Now the Omni slash now coming on the ball, but then it's like a start. Starting to TP out and be picked off before it can be completed.
That was
Optimistic.
That was optimistic. The Omni Slash hit kind of all on nail, but yeah, I guess maybe if they get like a vacuum into the wall and have the Alchemist, maybe they get a kill. I mean, that's still a big maybe. And that's really close to.
Gonna go for Roshan.
Up and down.
Dark Jade can still cause a couple of problems. And Morphin is in the neighborhood. But Roshan already dead. So EG, they get away with it. Arteezy will have the second line. And then Dogfight goes in for the kick. Looking for the opening. The rock will drop the back the wall. The 3-man fatal bond. So much damage to the Magnetize combining and the waveform. Paparazzi, he'll get a double kill with Aegis. He's looking for the triple. Arteezy will try and set his ground to get again another kick in. And Arteezy just can't do enough damage. Even at the end of his life, he was looking to kill off Aquaria. The only thing he thought he could kill.
Damn, dogfight. It looked like it's like, oh man, they're trying to chase. Oh wait, and then the vacuum after the rock. Holy cow, that was amazing. Water right next to their shrine too. They weren't even able to approach. They were right down to like 100 range away.
You can't trigger it. You lose the fight, and now you lose your last remaining out of town for evil genius.
They thought they were like, yeah, we got the.
Yeah, you said it, man. There was no Omni Slash. You got to feel confident going into that, but
Yeah.
now you also understand just how much you got to respect the potential team fight. We're going to see it against their dogfights starting it all, and it looks like he kind of went to a rock spot, and then in July, as well as Super, the perfect synergy. And then the silence and Paparazzi is just the icing on the cake.
Oh, that made us launch.
I think it's to help him out. Just a straight up RP. That's how you deal with a Juggernaut.
Yeah, trying to split up the map a little bit. Getting vision for one, vision for like Airbreaker charge. Another strike, a kill on the Juggernaut. I guess even an Alchemist. Morphling, a pretty good start. He's kind of keeping close to the Morphling. Hasn't been able
Radiant's
to.
bottom tower is under attack.
Yeah, then Paparazzi gets turned into a semi-flip push, or at least against the Alchemist. But I'm still interested to see just how much strength iG.Vit can have in order to take... It's almost going to be like a fight before they go and think about taking a tier 3 tower. Because if they don't, then you're coming into the middle of a potential big RP and you could lose everything so quickly.
Yeah, the net worth's still tight, but I think because of empowered, EG has the edge here. Even though Alchemist is net worth is slightly good. Still think the upside of having empower with the arc. The Juggernaut, I think, takes this very easily.
something for iG.Vit to be very cautious about. Might make this last little bit of a high ground maneuver very much a safety style of play.
They're not going to touch.
Yeah.
Unless they really big kill.
But then we have to look for aggressive vision. That has to be the play, right? Like, you have to try and get that vision back up again they had previously.
I think it's actually because they're going to be searching for kills.
Radiant's
The pace
top
of the game
tower
right now
is
is
under
like
attack.
split push out the lanes. Try and get important kills with RP. Mostly on the Juggernaut.
That doesn't help. They just smoked on top of the Dire Observer Ward.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
EG's bailing out completely.
I think they could have probably baited the Alchemist out, but the slide take the game. At least 4. They're not taking any chances. All up their hill. At
Radiant's
C3,
top
and
tower
if
is
they
under
try and
attack.
go on anyone over there, they will just get our.
EG are going to smoke out themselves. So they're running straight down the mid. Now they have no real vision apart from that one observer ward in the mid which scattered out the radiant smoke. So it works beautifully for them. But no one's pushing out the bottom lane. Alchemist is not visibly farming in the lane. That's fine. He is farming. Oh, sorry. Alchemist is pushing down the lane, looking at the tier 1 tower. But iG.Vitality, if they're going to fight this, they have to come from behind, which means they're running right underneath that dire observer wall.
They might need another.
Radiant's middle tower has fallen.
It's really risky to walk down that hill because you can just get flanked from
Radiant's
behind with
middle
the shrine.
tower is under attack.
They don't have any vision.
In fact, they're pinging the tier 3 tower up on top, so it looks like iG.Vitality. They're going to try and make the most out of Evil Genius's time while they were smoking up and running away.
They can't get wrapped around in
Dire's
this.
top tower is under
A
attack.
bit more aggressive from iG.Vitality than they gave it the 3-2-1. The other than they were going upset.
TPs, upheaval from Super, just trying to make it a little bit more difficult for EG to get in close. And Patrick getting free time to attack the tower, and you see the shotgun pop onto the Dazzle. Not enough to find the kill, but then to back into a double kick. The silence is beautiful. The control won't be enough to find the kill out of it, especially when they trigger off the shrine, but you're still waiting for a little bit more paparazzi. Waveforms back out again. The healing ward was lost, so the regeneration is no longer there for iG.Vit. But they do considerable damage to the tier 3 tower on top.
They still haven't been able to make his illusions good. I think he's been turning off his radiance a decent amount, but like normally with your his net worth is suffering this reason. Without Radiance, your Manta can't really farm at all.
Just the influence of having the Morphling on the field is already restricting the move. Alchemist.
Yeah, he's 1,000 above.
My waters rise.
Really need to break that be up top so they can.
They wanted EG to come out to them. They almost wanted to properly wrap around the back. That would have given iG.Vit the better position, but now it becomes again just that little bit of a chip push, Morphling to force the wave in, while Alchemist being as troublesome as he possibly can, dragging the creep wave down to the mid.
Stone at least.
Yep. It doesn't really help iG.Vit right now. They don't want to just grab a replica copy of that. They want to be pushing in through the top lane, but Alchemist basically controls the mid as well as the bottom.
They need a solar crest. Having a solar crest on the morph lane, like 25% less. It would help them a lot. Especially with the winner. You can't have two heroes go up there. Two heroes go up to hit the tower, you just both get up.
Pick up the once here, but it's a good RP. But the ES is stunning perfect as well. Now the rock connect. EG trying to scatter for the win, but it won't be enough. The Shallow Grave will allow Arteezy to finish off Super, but he's still on the run. Paparazzi will not be able to catch it. They're back to mid lane with his 4 double kill. Damn, Dogfights is good. Paparazzi will make the most out of it. Trick's on the run, but nowhere to run to. Straight up the mid. And now iG.Vit will have that opportunity they wanted. They want to rotate top, they can do that too, but Alchemist has to buy back. 50 seconds he has left, so that will now be expendable with a Golem here. They've got all the tank ability in the world, and should be able to take out at least range ranks if they can knock up the man. Life is hard. Quick spin, there goes the melee ranks, and this is battle time. iG.Vit. They got what they wanted. They dodged the EG big fight, got the ranks down, 26 minutes in. A quick kick, catches the duel down. Paparazzi easily pops down time. He's looking for a little bit more. Maybe a bit more than he can chew, but the back will create the space they wanted. Into the spin. Arteezy, nowhere to run, being body blocked up. Maybe the weave with the armor will be enough to dissuade iG.Vit from continuing this fight. And in fact, it will be waveform TP out, rolling boulder, and just run the hell out of here, Dogfights. Unfortunately for him, he just can't blink yet because the Radiants are stopping it, and he'll TP out. He's tilting it down to the Radiants, but it won't be enough of a tick to get the kills before he'll get back to the safety of the fountain.
Roshan's up right now. But who needs Magnus when you have Earth Spirit? My god, he's godly counter initiation. 3 hero stun, 3 hero silence, and there was no follow-up for that RP.
It's like EG's lining up for it.
And that's their only fight.
And there goes the BKB from Arteezy, triggered once again. That timer is going to start dropping down low. The back is only going to catch down Samel. What I said, it catches down Samel, giving a Darkseer illusion of him. He's going for the concoction at the moment, and he will be stunned on himself. He couldn't get him off. Triple die as well. No buyback on the Alchemist. They know this, and they call it. It's GG already. 27 minutes in. With no Alchemist, it would have been a second rack sync, and they just don't feel the got the power to repel iG.Vit.
Dogfight, definitely. Yeah. 2 of the fights that he just. Well, there were only 2 really big main fights, I would say. It was that one and the one right outside the Roshan pit, and the one off where he just counter initiated.